All right. Well, so we are starting our first day back at the gym. Not super pumped, not gonna lie. This is sucks a little bit because we're restarting instead of it being the first time. For those of y'all that don't know, I previously lost 100 pounds and recently got engaged, got into a relationship, got a little bit too comfortable, and it's kind of hard to go to the gym and kind of really give yourself everything when you become happy and, you know, find what you wanted. But this is my start of my journey back to everything. Just getting back in shape. You know, got a wedding coming up on 447 days. So this is the start of that, to get it back, get wedding ready, get, you know, ready for my life with my partner, my wife, Miss Dungeon, if you want to call her that. But yeah, so this is a good start to everything. So we're getting back in the gym. We'll be recording a little bit. Hopefully, you know, you're starting your journey yourself and you come across my page, or you're, you know, even you may be experienced and just go to the gym and you just want something to watch in the background while you're eating. Hey, you know what? Me too. Yeah, we're getting back into it. If, you know, hopefully there's some things we like, some things we don't. We're doing chest today, so I'll be giving you a little run through of my chest workout, or what it used to be, I guess I should say. And we'll go over progress at the end of the video. And, you know, I'm not one of those guys that's going to be super ashamed to hide my body. I mean, I used to take my shirt off before when I was muscular, so I'm still going to do it now. And if I don't like it, then that's on me. I could have stuck to it and I would have been in a whole different ball game now. But yeah, driving to the gym, drinking some Rise pre-workout. It's not really what I used to drink. I used to drink this one called Venom. Oh my gosh, it felt like someone bumped the line and explained it to you really well. It was fantastic. If I could find it again, then I'd be on that right now, but I'm not. So we'll be drinking this right now, being tame, and, you know, maybe once I've earned it and I get back to that, I'll put my body through that kind of hell. If you're wondering what I'm listening to, K-pop Demon Hunters, that's what I'm talking about. This is what it sounds like. It's a absolute musical number right there. Beauty of a piece. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll get some good lighting. You're now set up on my rig, or not a rig, I guess, a cage and a light. But so hopefully we get that. Hopefully it's not too dark, but we'll see. It's kind of what I want. So, but you get to come along with my journey, kind of see how everything is. You know, I got an award previously, I guess I should mention that. I used to go to the gym fairly, you know, on a set schedule, was doing pretty good. I went to Demolition Nutrition, so yeah, I got an award for transformation. It wasn't like a competition, so, but it was nice to get recognized for something I'd worked hard for. And at some point I'll show the award and talk about how fun it was, or I may insert it here. But it was I mean, it was fun. It felt like I earned something for once, because, you know, even when you go from being a big guy, I was 310 pounds when I started, and then I'd managed to get down to 210 within that year. And looking back now that I put weight back on since I lost all that weight, I didn't realize how skinny I was or how in shape I was at the time, and I'm very remorseful that I didn't value my physique at that time. But at the same time, I know I can do it because I've done it before. So obviously I don't got a year. I got, well, about a year and a half ballpark to get ready for the wedding. I've been holding this drink the entire time and I haven't taken a single sip of it. So it's hard to drink because we got water from the store and all the plastic smells like the flower section of any supermarket. So not the funnest thing to drink because it just smells like I'm drinking flower water, and I'd rather drink flower water than drink this. But am I early, or is there just not that many people going to this gym now? This used to be popping. Hopefully they still let me in. It's been so long, I don't know if my account got deactivated or not. I was a bad boy. A very bad boy. But yeah, we'll see how this is gonna go. Maybe awful. Hopefully not. But yeah, I'll see you inside. Hey everybody, just checking in real quick to let y'all know that this video is going to be a little rough, mainly because I was not prepared for how loud the gym music was going to be. I mean, it was so loud and my audio was not working with me this day. So it'll be mainly music. If I can find anything that's salvageable, I will include that so you can hear me talk. But other than that, just bear with me and we'll keep on getting better, and hopefully it'll be better on the next video. All right. I like this machine, but it's an interesting one for sure, just because, one, I don't really fit in the machine, but it's a good lift. I definitely like the controlled push of it, but we're going for 4 sets, 6 to 8. I'm going to do a little bit of progressive load. Start off with 1 plate, so I want everything on top. So definitely going to add weight, maybe do 2 plates. I think that'd be a good weight for a little bit of a load, but not enough that I can't lift it. Be better if I counted. much. Doing plate and 35s on each side, so put too much dip on my chip for the 245s, but yeah, this machine is really great just for everything that comes with it. The only bad part is the only bit of ability to fit to your size is a seat, which I'm not super fond of, but it does help you section off your chest more depending on where you sit it. All right. Alright, some nice little lovely pack deck. I can tell I cheated a lot on myself on the last one, just because I could feel where I'm already getting tension and everything, and it's in my chest, but it's also in my shoulder, which is part of it, but there's quite a bit where it's in other places. So nice little 3 sets, 12 to 15. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of getting that volume, focusing on that squeeze right in the center of my titties. Which you can't tell. I'm a bad bitch. Love a good pec deck. You know, one thing you learn to miss about everything is when I was here, this was my place where I dealt with everything, and it's crazy to sit back and think about everything you used to do, how far you've come. You know, I've put on a little more weight than I would have liked to. It definitely showed me a lot about myself, kind of where I really valued everything and what you're willing to sacrifice, even though when it comes to working out and everything, you gotta sacrifice something to gain something later on. But I mean, all around, it's kind of crazy. And you know, the thing I miss most also about working out was not really how I looked, but how I felt about myself, you know. Even though I'm still a bigger guy at 210 pounds, it is kind of rewarding but also gave me so much confidence. Not really because I lost the weight, but because I accomplished it. I was able to dedicate myself when I was, the only thing I was dedicated to was what's in the fridge was for dinner. But it's kind of all around just something I miss. It's gonna be a rough one tomorrow. I think I definitely need to raise the seat a little bit because I'm still hitting that upper. I'm not able to focus on that center part of my chest. The more I go through this, I think we get a bit more talking, a little more enthusiasm, a bit more kind of information about everything. Because right now I have that mentality of, your middle school coach being 500 pounds telling you how you should be able to dip, duck, dive, dodge, whatever. And it's kind of like, you don't want to listen to them. So now I feel like I need to earn that to tell people what to do. I know it's a me thing, really, but not really an actual workout thing. Most people listen to somebody that's good advice, but I'm also not the most experienced, and you got other people that have years of experience on me, and they'll tell you better advice, but for me, I know what works best, and maybe it's something that can work good for you too. Alright, doing some incline dumbbell press. Not gonna be the heaviest weight, so don't be disappointed or surprised when you see 35s come up on this. Because mass moves mass, but when you've been a fat boy sitting on the couch for too long, then that mass don't move shit. But let's get it. near me looks fucking huge. But y'all get a little taste of that. Look at that big fella. The unit right there. As you see, we're not a big family right now. Fellas, if you're a big guy, grow a beard, makes you feel better about yourself. I think for the last set we're gonna go a little bit lighter just to get those ropes out. Get that form in check. I'm doing it well. And you honestly can't do enough dips to like really give you a good like pump. I think these dip machines, fantastic. Not gonna lie to you, blank on what these are called. But we're doing them. It's like a decline, like a decline cable fly. So the main thing we're gonna be doing is pulling down, because I don't want to work any of the upper part of my chest, because we've done a lot of lifting on that, so we're really going to go for something that's just going to squeeze that bottom, especially having gyno. I do need to fill in the bottom of my chest a lot more, just because overall it's not the best, but been so long since I've been here. They turfed the outside, which is crazy. You won't ever catch me in a influencer gym as much as I want to be one. Just don't like the crowds. I like these smaller gyms. But I don't know, we'll see. Who knows? I blow up one day. Act like I don't know nobody. You know, it's a good thing I have AirPods in, because now it just looks like I'm talking to somebody. Because I've never seen somebody record content at this gym, so I might be a little weirdo. We'll see. Alright, this is where we're starting. So, obviously, I'm very large, but it's okay. I'm not here for aesthetics right now. But the main thing we went for today is getting that chest, which we got a nice little bump. So, not complaining there. But obviously, we got some work to do in the midsection. Still got the overall just a little bit of everything we need to take care of today. But so this is the start of everything. So we'll do a little pose down. You know, if you're a bigger guy and you just need some good cardio and you know your ass ain't gonna walk on that treadmill, I'm a firm believer in a bike being an absolute masterpiece. I mean, you just get on here, turn the weight up, get a good resistance. If you're a dork like me, turn on some anime, 2 episodes of a good anime, and then you're done with cardio. I mean, it's the absolute cinema. And you'd be surprised, sitting here pedaling on like a 10 or a 20 if you're a monster, but pedaling on a good level for 30 minutes. I mean, you'll start dripping sweat and you'll realize how, not out of shape you were, but how hard just sitting here fucking riding a bike is. Just got bogged. Just met a cool guy. Talked about our experiences in the fitness world. And in case you couldn't tell, I have gynecomastia. It's pretty severe. First thing everyone goes to is oh, he abused steroids or whatever. He did blah, 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 blah. I didn't. I wish I did. I wish that's what I had gyno from. But, no, I have gyno because I grew up with low testosterone and a high estrogen level. Which, I mean, I was a late bloomer and stuff, but growing up, I mean, you don't eat the best, so I put on weight, and then obviously my boobs got bigger. Went from an A cup to like a, I don't know, probably like a double D right now. But yeah, you put on weight. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I would like it to be off, and you know, maybe one day once I've earned it, you know, I'll make a deal with myself. If I could hit the high hundreds of my weight with how big I am, or let's say if I hit 15% body fat, I mean, not a super low number, lower than I've ever been, but if I hit 15% body fat, I'll spend the money and I'll get my gyno removed, and then we'll get to go through the recovery journey together. But yeah, so if you saw it and you're like, oh, why is he built like a pregnant mother that's birthed 5 kids and makes money on OnlyFans? There you go. But well, nothing too crazy. As time goes on, we'll have things to talk about. We'll have, you know, special topics, or who knows, I'll talk about D&D, what anime I'm watching, stuff like that. I mean, if this is this is the first video I'll post, but if this is your first video you've seen of mine, don't be surprised. Obviously, it's not gonna be perfect. As much as I'd like to think I'm a perfectionist, it ain't gonna be perfect. My form may be a little bad, but we're not here to be all-star performers right at the beginning. We're just here to really show you the journey of it, have fun, talk about some dumb stuff. I mean, talk about all the wonderful nerdy things in the world, and you know, maybe I encourage somebody to go to the gym. Maybe I, you know, show people that you shouldn't hate on yourself as much as coming from someone who does. I mean, maybe I'll learn something for myself along the way. But this is just for fun. I mean, maybe build a community, have a bunch of people who love to hang out with me for however long I've been here. What's it? Almost 2 hours. Probably finish up around 2 hours of working out. I mean, something just to give you a little break. I also have a really bad staring problem. I need to focus on the camera more and stop focusing on other people. But I've run out of things to talk about, so I'm gonna put on my one piece because I'm very behind. So I'm gonna put on my one piece and we're gonna bang out the rest of this run. Now, see you in the car. All right. Well, first day back at the gym done. Cardio's completed. You know, I just got on the scale and Not gonna lie, a bit disappointed in the weight I saw. I'm also not gonna hide it. Got on the scale, it said I was 303 pounds. So obviously we got some work to do. Definitely can't play around. I told myself I'd never be 300 pounds again, and here I am right back. I mean, what, 7 pounds off from where I was. So yeah, not too happy with myself, not gonna lie. But we're gonna get back to where we were. I've done it before. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, that was kind of, not gonna lie, a little bit of a wake-up call, but ain't nothing we can do about it now except for fix it. So all around, good lift. Definitely see the signs of not going. You know, it's definitely showing up where I lost progress, lost a little bit of strength, definitely lost a lot of my form. So might have to hold off on the progressive overload until I can get that form right, because one thing I won't ever compromise on is going to be my form. So definitely gonna, as much as it sucks, we're gonna have to do a little more of a high rep, I guess a little bit of hypertrophy. Obviously got to get my stamina back up, so probably gonna do a little bit of high rep, you know, 3-4 sets, high reps. How many times am I gonna say high reps? Maybe do some, you know, obviously that's gonna help with my stamina. We'll do some hypertrophy, get my strength back. So all around, we're just gonna try and get back to where we were, you know, or actually not even get back to where we were, but be better than we were. So got some weight to lose for sure. But I'm not gonna give up, not gonna stop. Got things I gotta do in life, and just gonna keep on keeping on, because I deserve it, people deserve it. I mean, everyone deserves that chance of life. You know, if you're overweight like me, or, you know, you may be skinny, whatever, but I mean, you deserve that chance of feeling your best. And I don't mean being, you know, 200 pounds of lean muscle, or, you know, shredded down to the bone, or, you know, absolutely massive. But you deserve that chance of being at a weight where you actually feel better, where your life feels better. You start, you know, life has a whole new meaning when you're at that point. I mean, that's how it was when I was skinnier. I mean, I felt phenomenal, even though I was tired and I was sore and I was broken down. I mean, I wouldn't have replaced that for any way that I feel now. You know, I went from running a mile without even really getting super tired to now I start breathing heavy, tying my shoes again. And yeah, I'm thoroughly disappointed in myself, but we'll be all right. We'll make it through. We'll recover. We'll rebound. We'll be better than we were. But I mean, it's been a blast. First video's done. Start of the journey. So hopefully you'll come along for the ride. We have a little fun. You maybe, you know, you enjoy the workout, you get into it yourself, you follow what I do, you completely ignore what I do, and you just laugh when I make comments. I mean, and we just hang out and work out together. But all around, I mean, I look forward to it, and this is gonna be a blast, and I can't wait to look back on this video a year, 2 years down the road, and we get to look back at everything we've done. But other than that, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure. Like, subscribe, and if you want to see more, or there's anything specific you want me to try, anything you think I might do better at, or anything that you want to critique, I welcome it. If you think I'm an absolute lard, hey, appreciate it. But yeah, please like, subscribe, follow, do what we need to do, and other than that, peace out.